Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Krishno Rakshatu no Jagatraya Guruhu. Krishnam Namasyamyaham. Krishne Namarasyatravo Vinihataha. Krishnaya Tasmai Namaha. Krishna Deva Samuthitam Jagatidam. Krishnasya Dasosmyaham. Krishne Tishtati Vishwametadakhilam. He Krishna Samrakshamam. Jai Sri Narayana, with blessings of Sri Chinna Jeeyar Swamiji. We're continuing Bhagavad Gita. We finished chapter 17. We're entering chapter 18. So we'll start chapter 18. Hope you can see.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
Please chant. Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha.
Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha.
Sri Bhagavad Gita.
Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
Atha Ashtadasodhyayah.
Atha Ashtadashodhyayah.
Moksha Sannyasa Yogaha.
Moksha Sannyasa Yogaha.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Sannyasasya Mahabaho.
Sannyasasya Mahabaho.
Tattvamicchami Veditum.
Tattvamicchami Veditum.
Tyagasya Chakrusi Kesa.
Tyagasya cha Hrishikesha.
Pruthak-kesi Nishudana.
Pruthak-kesi Nishudana.
Let's chant together. Arjuna
Arjuna
Uvacha.
Uvacha. Sannyasasya Mahabaho. Tattvamicchami Veditum. Tyagasya cha Hrishikesha. Pruthak-kesi Nishudana.
In short, what was covered in chapter 17? What did Lord Krishna cover in chapter 17?
Shraddha, in Sattva, Rajasthan.
Lord Krishna has covered how to perform Yajna Dana Tapas in a Sattvic way, with Shraddha, with faith.
Yes. Yeah. So Yajna and Yajna, Dana and Tapas need to be performed, and talked about the three types or three categories of Yajna, Dana and Tapas: Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. Right. So of course we need to perform the Yajna, Dana and Tapas as Sattvic. Right. So what is Sattvic Yajna, what is Rajasic Yajna, what is Tamasic Yajna was described, and similarly Dana and Tapas as well, right? So after listening to all that, Arjuna is asking, Hey Mahabaho, O mighty armed Lord Krishna, Hey Kesi Nishodana Rishikesa. Rishikesa is a controller of all our senses. Okay, O Lord Krishna, who is a master of all senses, Kesi Nishodana is a killer of the demon Kesi. Aham Veditum Ichchami. Arjuna is asking, I wish to know. Veditum, tum means to. Very close. Veditum means to know. Ichchami, I wish to know. Tattvam. Tattvam is truth or nature. You know, we want to learn tattva, people say, right? So tattvam is truth or nature, the true nature. Sannyasasya Tyagasya cha. Sannyasa and Tyaga. Of Sannyasa and Tyaga, or about Sannyasa and Tyaga. So I wish to know about Sannyasa and Tyaga. Pruthak, distinctly, separately, very clearly, right? So in the previous chapter, Lord Krishna is saying that you need to perform this yajna, dana, and tapas, right? Now, Arjuna has heard about the word sannyasa and tyaga earlier. So, what do they mean in literal meaning in English? Sannyasa,
Sannyasa means don't do sannyasa.
Renunciation and sacrifice.
renunciation and sacrifice. Yeah. So, or give up. Both are
All the giving.
simply like
Giving up. Yeah.
giving up, renunciation, sacrifice. Sacrifice is also people equate it to giving up, right? But it has a deeper meaning. But so sannyasa and tyaga seem almost equal, right? They mean giving up, but you're telling me that yajna, dana, and tapas need to be performed. So what is this sannyasa and tyaga, right? We know about people giving up, right? People took sannyasa, become a sannyasi. He gave up. That's what we know. So, what is that? The difference between sannyasa and tyaga, or what is that giving up itself? Right? Should I give up the yajna, dana, and tapas? Should I give up my activities, or give up anything other than yajna, dana, tapas? So basically, he got that doubt, and he want to know about sannyasa and tyaga difference. From Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna started answering the question. Okay. So one thing is we learned about Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and other means as well. We learned about Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. We learned about Yajna, Dana, and Tapas. Now, chapter 18 is kind of combining all the concepts that we learned, right? Giving direct instruction to us very clearly, right? If at all we had some doubts from the previous chapters, they will be clarified again in this particular chapter. Okay, so Lord Krishna is going to explain to us about sannyasa and tyaga, and of course more after that. Okay, I'm sharing the screen for sloka 2, second sloka. Sri Bhagavanuvacha
श्रीभगवानुवाच
काम्यानां कर्मणां न्यासम्
काम्यानां
कर्मणां
कर्मणां न्यासम्
कर्मणां न्यासम्
सन्न्यासं कवयो विदुः
Sannyasam
सन्न्यासं
kavayo
कवयो
viduhu.
सन्न्यासं
विदुः
कवयो विदुः
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं
Sarva karma tyagam.
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागम्
प्राहुस्त्यागं विचक्षणा
राहुस्त्यागं
राहुस्त्यागं
विचक्षणाः
विचक्षणाः
Let's chant together.
Sri
श्रीभगवानुवाच
भगवानुवाच
काम्यानां
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 कर्मणां
कर्मणां
karmanyasam
न्यासं
त्यागम्
sannyasam
सन्न्यासं
सन्न्यासं
कवयो
कवयो
विदुः
विदुः
sarva karma tyagam.
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागम्
राहुस्त्यागं
राहुस्त्यागं
विचक्षणाः.
विचक्षणाः
The Lord Krishna is answering. Kavayaha viduhu. Kavayaha is the enlightened, learned people. Kavi. Kavayaha. Learned people, viduhu know. What do they know? Kamyanam karmanam nyasam. Sannyasam. So sannyasa means nyasam, renunciation of kamyanam karmanam, kamya karmas. Kamyanam karmanam nyasam is sannyasam, sannyasaha. Okay. So giving up of activities that are purely for satisfying our desires is sannyasa. Kamya karmas, giving up is sannyasa. Okay. Vichakshanaha prahuhu. Vichakshanaha, the wise. Prahu, they declare, wise people declare. Sarva karma phala tyagam is tyagam. So tyaga means giving up sarva karma phala, the fruits of all actions. Phala is fruit, sarva karma is all actions, all works. Tyagam means giving up. So sarva karma phala tyagam is the tyagam. Kamyanam karmanam nyasam is sannyasam. Very simple. Okay. So Lord Krishna mentioned about kamyanam karmanam. So kamya karmas. What are the three types of karmas we have?
Naimitya karma, Kamya karma,
And Nitya Karma.
Nitya karma, naimittika karma, and kamya karmas. Nitya karmas are
daily activity that we need to do.
right, daily or periodic activities that we need to do. They are obligatory. Those are prescribed again, right? Then naimittika karmas are
Occasional.
occasional duties that we have, right? I mean, for example, when there is birth in a family, right? So there are certain duties that we have towards that. Those are occasional, right? They're not daily, or I mean, there are some interpretation which say naimittika is not daily but periodic, like fasting on Ekadasi. But there are certain other interpretations where, because Ekadasi comes very regularly, right? Yeah. So it is also Nitya Karma. Naimittika Karma is like occasional, which does not occur on a periodic basis. So that is the interpretation we can take. So anything that is daily or periodic, which we know for sure it happens at a regular interval, is Nitya Karma. Those we need to, those which are obligatory for us, so those which are prescribed for us. Naimittika karmas are also obligatory, the prescribed duties, which are occasional, right? And kamya karmas are the activities which are purely to satisfy our desires. Okay, so the motivation for selecting and performing those activities is to satisfy our desires. Okay, and should we do those activities?
No, we should renounce them.
Yes, we should try to renounce them. We should not have. I mean, so there is there's a debate that we can have, right? Like, we have certain desires that we want to fulfill in life, right? That's what people say. Then, then how can we say we should not do those activities? We should not try to fulfill those activities.
We should do the service to God. Right? Whatever comes out of pretty much still everything we do.
Mm-hmm. But if I say that, okay, we should not do those activities. So should we have desires or not? We actually covered it many times earlier. Problem happens because we think the results of the duties that we need to perform, those we think are our desires. Okay, they are not the desires, right? So the results of the duties that we perform are our goals. Okay, so we have a goal to get. I mean, ultimate goal is to get moksha, right? We have certain goals to perform the activities, and we want to perform the activities to the best of our abilities and get the best result, right? So that result becomes our goal, but it is not a desire. So when we are having a desire for that goal means we are expecting that particular result to occur. Okay, there's a difference there. So the goal for me to when I'm taking a test, the goal for me is to get A grade. So now A grade, does it become my desire? No. So A grade is a goal that I have, and I'm performing my I'm studying for the test. I take the test very well. Now, if I am expecting A grade, I'm attached to that A grade. I'm expecting A grade, and if it doesn't come, then I'm going to get disappointed. If I get A grade, I'm going to jump up and down. That becomes my desire, right? So that becomes a kamya, I'm performing that, okay, with that particular desire, the desire to actually get a particular expected result. If I have a goal that is to get into get A grade, to get get into a good college, to get a good job, that's fine. If we work towards that, we want to be successful in our life. So that doesn't become a negative thing. When it becomes negative is if we are expecting a particular result and we want that result to happen, and our focus is on that expected result, that becomes a desire. So if I'm doing the activity as nishkama karma, that means I'm doing it without expectations of the result, right? I know what kind of results I'll get, right? And I know I want the best. I mean, I know what is best is to get the A grade in tests or great job or success in our projects, and finally our goal is to get liberation. So in all these cases, we know the result. I mean, we know the best result for our activities. So working towards that goal does not automatically become kamya karma, right? So it becomes a kamya karma when we have a certain expectation on the result, right? And if if you're talking about the activity is purely for the sake of sensory pleasures, so there directly we have a desire to experience that pleasure, so it becomes kamya karma. So there are certain duties that we have, the best result that we can get in that particular duty does not become a desire. It becomes a desire when we are doing that activity for the sake of getting that result, expecting that result to occur. So, if Kamya karmas should not be performed. The activities which are solely designed for the purpose of satisfying our desires. Typically, the desires are our sensory, experiencing the sensory pleasures, materialistic pleasures, right? So any activity that is done purely for the purpose of sensory pleasures is not, should not be performed. Okay, it's kamya karmas. So giving up those kamya karmas is sannyasa. And sarva karma phalatyagam is giving up the fruits of the activities. Okay, so giving up fruits of the activity means
Yeah, whatever comes out of that, we need to.
Whatever comes out of that activity, positive.
okay, yes. So giving up, it's not the, so we are not going to give away the result, and we are not going to donate the result. We are not going to feel, like we're not going to say, oh, I don't deserve the result. if at all it comes, right? We're not going to throw away the result. That's not giving up the result. Giving up the result is thinking that this result is because of me, for mine. I know this result is mine, and it is because of me, my own abilities. I got the result. Okay, so giving up our attachment to the result, and so again, I'm performing the action for the sake of result, and when I get the result, I am thinking that that result belongs to me, is getting attached to that result. Giving up that attachment to the result is Tyaga, right? Okay. So we can experience that result as Paramatma's blessings, right? It is not because of my efforts I got the result. I got the result because of, I was just an instrument, and Paramatma is the one who blessed this result to me. Okay, Paramatma in me gave me the energy. Paramatma around me through all the beings who supported me, and Paramatma himself, provided the energy support in order to get that result. So I accept the result as Paramatma's blessings. I will give up the attachment to that result that I have, that this is mine. This is Paramatma's result. I am experiencing it as his blessings. Right? So that is the Tyaga. Okay. And now we'll move on to the next sloka. Share my screen. Okay. Let's chant. त्याज्यं दोषवदित्येके
त्याज्यं दोषवदित्येके
कर्म प्राहुर्मनीषिणः
कर्म प्राहुर्मनीषिणः
Yajna dana tapah karma
Yajnadana
natyajyamiti chapare.
Natyajyamiti
Let's chant together.
Tyajyam
Doshavadhyeke
Doshavadhyeke
Karma
Pramanishinaha
Pramanishinaha
Yajnadana
Yajnanatapah
Karma
Karma
Natyajyamiti
Ajyamiti
Chapare.
Chapare. So Lord Krishna is saying that Eke Manishinaha, some people, some learned people, Prahu declare, some learned people declare. What do they declare? Karma doshavat. Karma is activities, works. Doshavat as evil. Doshas is evil, giving bad results to us. Tyajyamiti. So, because they are evil, Tyajyam, they should be given up. Tyajyamiti, they should be given up like this or thus. Aparecha and others, ahuhu, prahuhu, like they what others say, yajna, dana, tapah, karma, natyajyamiti. Yajna, dana, tapah, yajna, dana, and tapas, karma, this works. Natyajyam, not given up, should not be given up. Like this. Okay, so there are some learned people who say that all activities are evil, so they should be given up. And there are others who say that yajna, and tapas should not be given up. So explained what is the giving up in the previous sloka, sannyasa, and the difference between sannyasa and tyaga. And this, associating that with yajna, and tapas now. So some people say it should not be given, it should be given up. Some people say it should not be given up. Okay, so Lord Krishna will continue. We'll move on to the next sloka. He said, Nischayam shrunu me tatra
Nishchayam shruno me tatra
tyage bharata sattama
Tyage Bharata
Bharata
Sattama
Sattama
tyago hi purusha vyaghra
Tyago hi
Tyago hi
Purusha
Purusha
Vyaghra
Vyaghra
trividha samprati kirtitaha.
Trividha
Samprakritiha
Samprakirtitaha
Let's chant together.
Nishchayam
Nischayam
Nishchayam shruno
me
me
shrunu
tatra
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 Tyage
Tyage
Bharata
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 Sattama
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 Tyago hi
Tyago hi
Purusha
Purusha
Vyaghra
Vyaghra
Trividha
Trividha
Samprakirtitaha.
Samprakiritaha.
So in the previous sloka, Lord Krishna said, there are some people who say they should be given up. The Ignadana and Tapas should be given up because all activities are evil. And there are some people who say that Ignadana Tapas should not be given up. Okay, and in this sloka, Lord Krishna is saying, Hey Bharata Sattama, okay, O Arjuna, Srunu me nischayam. Srunu, listen. Okay, he's ordering. He's telling Arjuna, listen. Me, Srunu me, listen from me, listen to me. Nischayam, the established truth, conclusion. What is decided? What is the established truth? Tatra tyage. Tatra is there. Tyaga means in Tyaga. So there in that Tyaga means regarding Tyaga. Okay. So listen to me, listen from me, the established truth about Tyaga. Because other people, it's confusing when you talk to other people. Some people say it should be given up, all should be given up. Some people say Gnadana should not be given up. So listen to me. What is the conclusion? What is the truth about Tyaga? He Purusha Vyagraha, O Arjuna, Tyagaha Trividha Samprakirtitaha. Tyaga is declared to be of three kinds. Trividha Samprakirtitaha is declared. Tyagaha is declared to be of three kinds. Okay? So we learned about Yajnadana Tapas, and we are going to learn about the Tyaga also of three types. Obviously, you might have guessed it, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. That is related to giving up of the fruits of the activities that we related to Yajnadana and Tapas. Okay? So we learned about the giving up, the Tyaga, right? Related to when we learned in chapter 3 and 5. There are three Tyagas. When we say we are doing Karma Yoga, we have to use, if we have to define Karma Yoga, we can define it with one, compound word. Anyone remember? It is Phala Sangha Kartrutva Tyaga. Okay. So what is Karma Yoga if somebody asks, right? We keep talking about, around and around and around. But the definition, if we have to say in short, is Phala Sangha Kartrutva Tyaga. That's it. Phala Tyaga, we just now learned, right? Renunciation of fruits of the activities. Okay? Sangha Tyaga is renunciation of attachment to the work. I am attached to the work itself. Sangha is attachment. Okay? Then Kartrutva Tyaga is renunciation of agency. So, Karta is the agent, the one who is doing the activity or doership. So, Kartrutva Tyaga is giving up of doership. Does not mean giving up doing itself, right? Giving up of fruits does not mean donating the fruits or the results. And Sangha Tyaga means not being attached to the work means does not mean just to do it, as somebody else's work and with don't take responsibility or anything. Just you want to pass time or something like that, do it. No. So Phalatyaga is we'll go through some statements, right, to understand. So I need to do this work because I want specific result. Opposite of Phalatyaga is thinking and doing the works like this, right? I need to do this work because I want this result. So I'm thinking that result is for me. So for that result, I want to do this work. The results belong to me. Okay, I got these results for my enjoyment, for me to enjoy. I got these results. Otherwise, why do I get this result? Or why do otherwise the result has no meaning. That whatever results I got is purely for the purpose of my enjoyment. Otherwise, I'm a fool if I'm not, you know, uh, thinking that these results are for my enjoyment. The results motivate me to do it and do it in a better way. So I'm motivated by the results. All these are opposite of Phalatyaga. I will do it because the results will make me happy. Okay, for my happiness, because that result makes me happy, I want to do it. So I will be happy with the result. Maybe I'll enjoy the result or not, it's a different thing. Like somebody has millions of dollars, want to get 1 more million. Does it really make any difference for them? Probably not. But somehow it gets the kick out of it or something like that. Right? So for my happiness, I want to do it. All these are opposite of Phalatyaga. Okay. Sangatyaga is this is my work. Thinking, opposite of Sangatyaga is thinking this is my work, not the work that is prescribed to me by Paramatma. Okay. My work is producing the results. Now focus is on the work, right? I will get whatever I want with my work. So again, that attachment is my work, my work. If the result is what I wanted, I feel proud of my work and myself. If the result is not what I wanted, there must be something wrong with me. So everything is associated, that work is associated to me, right? Now, Kartrutva Tyaga, of course, some of these overlap. Yeah. These are all the opposites of Phalasanga Kartrutva Tyagas that we are going through. Unfortunately, typically, this is how we feel if we don't know this knowledge, right? So, renunciation of doership is giving up of this thinking. What is that thinking that we need to give up? I am the agent of this. I am the doer of this work. Okay. I got this idea to do the work. And I can do the work by myself. So I'm the doer. I'm independently doing. I'm doing it because of my own energy and my own abilities. No one actually helped me. It didn't really make any difference. I'm a this is all self earned. There's a term there. I'm not getting. So basically, everything is because of my own efforts. I'm getting is kartrutva attached to the doership, or I'm the doer. Giving up this thinking is the kartrutva tyaga. For each one of them, we have we need to think in a different way. It's a paradigm shift. I think the first session we learned we have to. This is how we typically think. I am doing the work. This is my work. My work produces the result, and the results are for my enjoyment. And the result, I own the results, right? So this is all we That's all we think and do. We have to give up that. And when we give up, what will we think? I am Atma, right? My body, nature, and Paramatma are the agents, doers of this activity. Place the doership on Paramatma or the nature is one of the slokas in Bhagavad Gita, right? So the nature includes body and other beings and other elements of the nature. I need to perform this work due to my birth in this body. So it is not, it's not that this is my work. I have to, I'm doing it for enjoying this work and also enjoying the results. That is not the purpose. I'm doing this work because I am in this body. Because I am in this body, this work is assigned to me. The work that is not my work. It is the work assigned to me because I am in this body. Okay. God is supporting me from inside and outside. So I'm just an instrument. Paramatma is the one who is providing me energy and supporting me. Then God is controlling me as well as everything around me. Okay. He's not only supporting me, supporting everybody around me. He's controlling me and controlling everything around me. I belong to Paramatma. I belong to God. Okay. I am dependent on Him for everything. All beings in this nature are dependent on Him. Okay. I am doing this work for Him, not for me. It's not that something, it's I'm going to enjoy that. That's why I'm doing this work. I'm doing this work because I need to serve Paramatma. It is for Him, for His enjoyment I'm doing, not for my enjoyment. I want to please Him, not please myself or another person or something like that. Okay. So this work belongs to Him. This work is assigned to me. And I want to do this work to please Him. Whatever results I get, whatever results are received are because of Him. It is not because of me or my work. So the results are because of Him. So who does that result belong to? No. The results belong to whom?
Paramatma.
Paramatma. Results belong to Him. Okay. And I experience those results. I enjoy those results, considering them as His blessings. So with this, if we are thinking like this, then we are practicing Phala Sangha Kartrutva Tyaga. Okay. So that Tyaga, the Phala Sangha Kartrutva Tyaga, is of three kinds. He said, Trividha is three kinds. What are they? Now we'll learn. Any questions on what we learned so far? Okay. Let's chant. Yajnadana tapah karma
यज्ञदान
यज्ञदानतपः
तपः कर्म
natyajyam karyameva tat
न त्याज्यं
त्याज्यमेव
कार्यमेव तत्
तत्
Yajno danam tapaschaiva
यज्ञदानं तपश्चैव
pavanani manishinam.
पावनानि
पावनानि
मनीषिणाम्
Let's chant together.
दानतपः कर्म न
Not
त्याज्यमर्त्यमेव
त्याज्यमर्त्यमेव तत्
यज्ञो
दानं
दानतपश्चैव
तपश्चैव
पावनानि
पावनानि
मनीषिणाम्
मनीषिणाम्
okay. So all this we talked from Palasanga Kartrutva Tyaga. With that we have to perform the activities, giving up Palasanga Kartrutva. Then we may get a question. There's nothing in it for us. Why should I even do this activity? Right? This is not my work. The results don't belong to me. I'm not the doer. Right? So, why am I doing these activities? Why should I even care to do anything? What's in it for me? Do I get anything? Okay. So Lord Krishna is saying, Yajna Dana Tapah Karma, the acts of Yajna, Dana, Tapas, Natyajyam, should not be given up. Tat Karyameva, so they should not be given up. Tat Karyameva, all of them must be performed as duty itself, as mere duties. Karyam is referring to duty. So this is my duty. I have to do it. There is it's not optional thing that, whether I should do it or not. Like when we go to office, there are certain duties that are assigned to us. Whether we like it or not, we have to do it, right? So Yajna, Dana and Tapas should be performed as our duties. Okay? Yajna, Dana and Tapascha, so the sacrifice, charity and austerity in English. Manishinam pavanani eva. So this is where Lord Krishna is saying, so you do your duties. What happens if you do your duty? If you do them as your duty, doing it as Phalasanga Kartrutva Tyaga, with that, if you do it as duties, then Manishinam Pavanani. So they are the purifiers of all of us. Whoever is performing those duties with Phalasanga Kartrutva Tyaga, they destroy our karmic bondage. They clean our karmic bondage. They purify us. Okay? Very simple. So why do we need to do the activity? Is to clean our karmic bondage. Right? So if we are doing those activities with without the tyaga, right? If we are doing it with attachment, thinking that I am doing it, this is my work and the results belong to me. If I'm doing those activities, they produce karmic bondage for us. Okay? All actions produce karmic bondage. If we are doing those actions, even noble actions, they produce karmic bondage for us, which we have to experience later. There's good karmic bondage, there's bad karmic bondage. Good karmic bondage is like a gold chains. Bad karmic bondage is like eye-wrenching. Some, good karmic bondage will give us some materialistic pleasures, will not bother us that much. We may have good money, job, and things like that in our future life. Bad karmic bondages, we may get into all kinds of troubles, health-wise or money-wise, or relationships or whatever. So those karmic bondages will impact us. Our goal is not to have any karmic bondage, so that we will be on path towards liberation. Because even good karmic bondage is binding, right? In order to experience those good karmic bondage, we have to take birth and again experience. And once we take birth, nobody is immune to any pains that we have to go through. We will have hunger, we'll have money problem. Everything will be again, we have to go through. So we do not want to get into any trouble at all, any sorrows. We need ultimate bliss, right? So we do not want any karmic bondage. In order to have no karmic bondage, we need to clean that karmic bondage. First is we should do an activity so that whatever karmic bondage is associated with that activity will be cleared. That is fine. While doing that activity, if we are doing it with Phalasanga Tatrutva Tyaga, we will not acquire new karmic bondage. Not only that, we will be cleaning the karmic bondage that is in our in our bank account, right, which has not been assigned to us. Those that karmic bondage will also be cleaned. So let's say if we have a loan of $1 billion loan, while doing good activity here with Phalasanga Kartrutva Tyaga, that activity is our duty that is prescribed to us. We do it as a duty. And with Phalasanga Kartrutva Tyaga, then they will not acquire new loan. We will also start repaying the loan that we have in our past lives, that we got from our past lives, right? So eventually we will be clear of our karmic bondage, or getting closer and closer to clearing our karmic bondage. Got it? Or the bondage that we have will not become an obstacle or hindrance to us to move in the upward direction in future, this life as well as future lives. Okay, so yajna, dana, and tapas should not be given up at all, and they should be done as duties with Phalasanga Kartrutva Tyaga, because they are cleaning our karmic bondage. Okay. Next sloka.
Studying and learning Gita also comes under Jnana Yajna.
Yes.
So this is also an yajna what we are doing.
Yes, definitely. Tapas also.
Tapas also.
Yes. Okay. Hope you are able to see the screen.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, okay. Please chant. Etanyapitu karmani
Etanyapitu
karmani
sangam tyaktva phalani cha
Sangam
sangam
tyaktva
tyaktva phalani cha
कर्तव्यानीति मे पार्थ
कर्तव्यानीति मे पार्थ
निश्चितं मतमुत्तमम्.
निश्चितं मतमुत्तमम्
Let's chant together.
एतान्यपितकर्माणि
सङ्गं
सङ्गं
त्यक्त्वा
त्यक्त्वा फलानि च
कर्तव्यानि
कर्तव्यानीति मे पार्थ
निश्चितं मतमुत्तमम्
Okay. So Lord Krishna is saying that we have to perform those activities as duties. Etani karmani, these actions. Sangam phalani cha tyaktva. Sangam tyaktva phalani cha. So giving up, after giving up attachment and fruits. Okay, we in the previous sloka while explaining, I said phala sanga katrutva tyaga, right? So that's what it is. Lord Krishna is saying that after giving up the sangam and phalani. Sangam is attachment to the work, thinking that this work is mine, and phalani, the results, the fruits of the actions are mine. Giving up that this result belongs to Paramatma, this work belongs to Paramatma. I am doing this as my duty. That's it. Okay. Kartavyani iti, and they must be performed as duties. Kartavya, my duty. It is my kartavya to do. And I want to give up this work, give up the possessiveness towards the work or the results, and I will do this as my duty only. He Partha, Arjuna, me nishchitam uttamam matam. This is my firm and best opinion. Okay. So some people say give up the activities because they're all evil. Some people say don't give up. What my best opinion is, the truth about Tyaga, truth about these activities is, do those activities as duties after giving up the attachment towards the work and the fruits of those works. Okay, simple. So far, good. Next sloka. Listen. Niyatasya tu sannyasah
नियतस्य तु
नियतस्य तु संन्यासः
कर्मणो नोपपद्यते
कर्मणो
कर्मणोपपद्यते
नोपपद्यते
मोहात् तस्य परित्यागः
मोहात् तस्य परित्यागः
तामसः परिकीर्तितः.
तामसः परिकीर्तितः
Let's chant with the
नियतस्य
नियतस्य तु
तु संन्यासः कर्मणो नोपपद्यते
कर्मणोपपद्यते
मोहात् तस्य परित्यागः
परित्यागः.
तामसः
तामसः
परिकीर्तितः
परिकीर्तितः
So Lord Krishna said we should not give up the yajna, dana, tapas, which are our prescribed duties. Right? We have to do them. So Lord Krishna is saying, Niyatasya karmanaha sanyasaha na upapadyate. Niyatasya, of the prescribed duty, karmana sanyasaha, of the prescribed duties, niyatasya karmanaha sanyasaha, renunciation. So renunciation of our prescribed duties is not proper. Na upapadyate is not proper. Okay. But if you are giving up the activities, then what? Mohat tasya parityagaha. Abandonment. Parityagaha is giving up, abandoning. Tasya parityagaha, abandoning of those duties due to delusion. Mohat, due to delusion. Tamasaha parikirtitaha. That is declared as tamas, tamasic. So that tyaga, where because of delusion, I am giving up the activities totally. Okay? Then it becomes the tamasic tyaga. Okay? So what is the delusion?
I am doing the work.
Yeah.
It's for me. Material stuff.
Who are you to tell me? I'm independent, right? I have independent thinking. So how can you tell me that I should do this? I should do something. I have my brain, right? I know what to do, and I don't need to take anything from you, right? So I have the energy, I have the power, I have money, possessions. I have great health. I can do whatever I want. I'm independent. I can decide. I have good intellect. I can decide by myself whether I want to do it or not. Who are you to tell me, this is your prescribed duty, I should do it. This is not your prescribed duty, I should not do it. I want to do whatever I want. Or I don't want to do because I don't need to. Okay, I have everything in my life, I don't need to do it. Or this does not give me happiness, I don't want to do it. I don't like these people, that people, I don't, whatever it is. Basically, I can decide by myself whether to do my activity or not for my own benefit. That is a delusion. Right? So, or in other words, thinking that I can give up, right? I can give up and I will be fine. I will not be affected by it. But if we are giving up the activity, it is not going to take away our basic necessities. As long as we are in this body, we have to do certain activities. Thinking that I'll be able to overcome that by myself is also delusion. As long as we are in this body, we need to do work, right? Otherwise, we'll not be able to sustain this body. Or we have responsibility towards others in this society. So we have to do the work. So thinking that I'll be able to run away from the work is delusion. Again, from our previous chapters, right? So because of that delusion, if I'm giving up the activity, then it is tamasic tyaga. Okay. Next, sloka 8. This chant. Dukkhamityeva yat karma
दुःखमित्येव यत्कर्म
kaya klesha bhayat tyajet
कायक्लेशभयात् त्यजेत्
sakrutva rajasam tyagam
सकृत्वा राजसं त्यागम्
naiva tyaga phalam labhet.
नैव त्यागफलं लभेत्
Let's chant together.
दुःखमित्येव
Dukkhamityeva yat
यत्कर्म
karma
कायक्लेशभयात् त्यजेत् सकृत्वा राजसं त्यागम् नैव त्यागफलं लभेत्
So, Lord Krishna is talking about Rajasam Tyagam in this sloka, right? So, what is Rajasam Tyagam? Yaha Tyajet, whoever abandons or gives up. Yat Karma, whatever works that are prescribed. Dukkhamiti eva, as sorrowful or troublesome. Kaya klesa bhayat, bhayat at when it comes due to, right, or out of fear, out of. So kaya klesa bhaya is out of fear of bodily suffering, bodily trouble, kaya klesa. So whatever work is given up, whatever work that is prescribed to us is given up out of fear of bodily suffering. Saha rajasam tyagam krutva. That person, saha. So saha is the person. Rajasam tyagam krutva. After performing the Rajasic Tyagam, Tyaga, Rajasic Tyaga, Tyaga Phalam na eva labhet, will not receive the fruits of Tyaga. So what is the fruit of Tyaga? The good fruits of Tyaga and the Karma Phala Sangha Tyaga.
Moksha, right? That's realization.
Ultimately moksha, but clearing up the karmic bondage. Right? That is the result that we will get. So when we give up the phala sangha and kartrutva, we get some result. We will not get the result, right? Some result will be there. That is a materialistic result. So we learned in Karma Yoga, for every action there is a direct result that we see, the materialistic result, right? And there is a soft result. The soft result is either acquiring karmic bondage or clearing of the karmic bondage that we don't see, right? So if we do the activity properly, then the soft result will be that it will clear the karmic bondage. If we don't do it properly, the proper is phalasanga kartrutva tyaga's duty, the one that is assigned to us, prescribed duty. If we don't do them, then the result could be even better than how the previous case, right? Maybe due to other factors, due to our existing karmic, whatever karmic bondage we are carrying, maybe we might have, we might get a result that is great. However, the soft result that we get is going to be binding to us. It's like a negative thing for us, right? So we only look at the result that we see outside, whether it is positive result or negative result, how much materialistic value it has, how much we are able to enjoy. That result we see, but we don't see the result that is actually, given to us as a soft result. Whether we get the external result or not, the soft result is always there. It is 100% guaranteed that every activity will have either new karmic bondage acquired or clearing the existing karmic bondage. There will not be a case where it will not affect the karmic bondage. The external result may be nothing, right? So we might want to do some activity for getting a particular result. We might stop in middle. Okay. So we didn't get any result, neither positive nor negative. But due to the activities that we did, to that extent, either we got more karmic bondage or our karmic bondage got cleared. So every activity is guaranteed to affect our karmic bondage, irrespective of the result, positive or negative. So here, if one is scared of the hardships that they may have to go through, so my prescribed duty is, whatever is assigned to me. If whatever is assigned to me is very difficult, and if I don't go through that out of fear, then I gave up the activity, right? Now, because of that, I do not get the result that I would have got, with that giving up. See, if I had done the activity but gave up the phala sangha katrutva while doing that activity, then I would have got the result of the Tyaga, the positive result of the Tyaga, that is clearing the karmic bondage. Now, because I did not do that activity, even though that is giving up, I have acquired more karmic bondage. I did not clear my karmic bondage, right? So Rajasic Tyaga will not give us the result that we want from that Tyaga. Okay. So we will, we will not be on the path towards liberation. We will not be getting that wisdom that we would have got if we had given up the, if we had performed the activity as Palasanga Katrutva. Tyaga. Okay. Next sloka. We'll try to finish sloka 9. Listen. Karyamityeva yat karma
Karyamityeva yat
यत्
karma
कर्म
niyatam kriyate arjuna
Yatam
niyatam
kriyate
kriyate
arjuna
sangam tektva phalam chaiva
Sangam
sangam
tyakva
tyakva
phalam
फलं
phalam
chaiva
चैव
chaiva
tatyagah satviko mataha.
Tyaga Sattvico Matah.
Let's chant together.
Karyamityeva yat karma
Niyatam kriyate
Arjuna
Sangam
Sangam
Tyaktva
Tyaktva
Phalam
Phalam
Chaiva
Chaiva
Tatyaga
Tatyagasatiko
Matah.
Mataha.
Lord Krishna is saying, Hey Arjuna, Arjuna, yat niyatam karma kriyate. Whatever obligatory work is performed, niyatam karma is obligatory work. Kriyate is performed. Karyam iti eva, merely as duty. Sangam phalam cha eva tyaktva, after giving up attachment and fruit. Saha tyagaha satvikaha mataha. That tyaga is considered as sattvic. Okay. So whatever activity that is the obligatory activity that we have, the prescribed duty that we have, if it is performed as duty with phala sankartritva tyaga, then that tyaga is called sattvic tyaga. Okay, with sattvic tyaga, we get the right result. That will clean the karmic bondage, will lead us towards moksha, towards liberation. So, what are the obligatory works that are assigned to us?
Doing the duty of the scripture. Nitya karma, naivitya karma.
Nitya karma. How do we determine our nitya and nitya karmas? I mean, are they same for everybody? Are they same for everyone?
No.
It as prescribed in scriptures.
Scriptures have, duties for everybody. So, what duty that we should be taking?
The guru.
Yeah. So basically,
Pitrayagna, Rishiyagna, all those.
the Panchamahayagnas.
Panchamahayagnas, yeah.
Duties for everyone. Basically, Varna Ashrama or Varna and Ashrama will determine our associated duty, right? Lord Sri Rama, Lord Sri Rama had to, send Sita to forest, right? Okay. At that time, what was his duty? I mean,
The king.
Right. So, Lord Sri Rama as husband has to take care of his wife, Sita Devi. Now, but the duty that is assigned to him, which is taking higher priority over his duty as husband, is his Varna Ashrama duty, right? That is given to him. So, I mean, this is a great topic. So, Varna is the duties that are assigned to us by birth. Okay. The kind of role that we play in the society. Not everyone is, born to do the same duty. We'll actually learn more later on this topic. So we have some natural inclination to do certain types of duties. Due to our birth in this body, based on our previous gunas that we are carrying, we feel certain duties are easy for us, certain duties are hard for us. We are taking a birth in the society which requires all kinds of, when there is a company that everybody in that company, not everybody is CEO, not everybody is a janitor, right? Everybody is doing their duty. In the society also, everyone is doing their duties. So we are taking birth in this particular body in order to perform certain duties for the benefit of everyone in this particular society. or to live a peaceful living in this society, is one way of looking at it. So that is duties that are assigned to us by birth due to this type of body that we got. Ashrama is the stage of life that we are in, right? So when we are a brahmacharya, like studying and taking care of parents, serving parents and others, that is our duty. Gruhastha is as a married man or woman has certain duties. Vanaprastha is retirement stage that we have certain duties. Sannyasa stage is the ascetic stage. We have at a very late in the life, maybe after 70s, 60s, 70s, I don't know. So every stage has certain duties. So one who is in the sannyasa stage should not be doing the duty as a gruhastha or a vanaprastha, and vice versa, right? One who is in a gruhastha should not be doing the duty as a sannyasa and giving up the family and and leaving them for their own to feed themselves and then going to forest. So again, Arjuna cannot leave simply and then go to forest, right? He has to do his duty as a king. That is the varna and ashrama duty also, both, right? The type of the age that he is in and also the place in the society, he is given certain role and he has to perform. So giving up the varnashrama duty because it is harmful, troublesome for me, that is the Rajasic Tyaga. So if Arjuna had given up fighting in the Mahabharata war because he doesn't want to see his cousins and grandfather getting hurt, then it is Rajasic Tyaga. He will not get the benefit of giving up that particular activity. He will acquire more karmic bondage. But if he is doing this activity that is assigned to him due to his varna ashrama, then I'm doing it as merely as a duty. This is assigned to me. This is not my choosing, right? Because I am in this body, I got it, right? Because I'm in this stage in life, I got it. So I need to do it. I do it as duty, not for enjoyment, not for a particular result. Okay, so and doing it as Phalasanga Kartrutva Tyaga with Phalasanga Kartrutva Tyaga, then we clear the karmic bondage, even though we are performing the duty. Okay. So that is Shloka 9. We'll continue next week. Any questions before we conclude? Okay, that's good. Thank you. Conclude. कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यज्जत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणाय समर्पयामि श्रीमन्नारायणाय समर्पयामि सर्वं नमः जय श्रीमन्नारायण
Jai
जय
Shri. Thank you so much.
Jai Shri Manana, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.